trying to click on heads, but is very low himself. Needs to get healed up, and Decay who's going to fall first, and it is going to be Aid who wins the first hit scan battle. So Prisa, with that numbers advantage, is going to pressure the side of Genesis. Some more kills onto Teru, so it looks like Prisa is going to get first cap and have that choke point reasonably low. This can be anyone's fight so far, but at least you've been taken down early. It means that, despite the Kitsune Rush, it is going to be numbers advantage for the side of Genesis. It looks like Prisa is getting flushed out of the point, and the flip happened there early, so it is going to be another shot at that railgun here, and makes it happen as Maka is taken down. This is why they picked the Soldier. Now Genesis, despite their ultimates, will not be having the opportunity to use them. From Joel, actually poor, and it looks like Genesis with the use of, wow, they used a lot of ultimates in this fight though. Prisa Gaming is getting staggered.
Could be huge here for Prisa as Aid actually flanks around.
Decay taking down Hyuntae was exactly what they needed despite the ult disadvantages here. Prisa Gaming investing the Kitsune Rush and taking down Decay and Teru. Kellen falls soon after, so this is going to be a flip
point. Argon on the Tracer.
Overtime is triggered, but the question is, can anyone touch? It looks like the touch is there. Kellen using the Terror Surge. However, ultimate's in desperation for the side of Prisa, but I don't think it will change the general direction of the fight. Genesis is out cleanup duty now, and it looks like neutral, but at the current moment it is the neutral fight so far. Oh, I talked about neutral, one frame into it, and Kellen falls. Chisuan trades out Argon. Snipe on either the support or maybe even the Echo, but the early Kitsune to you with that overclock, not gonna find that kill. Once again, Kellen takes the kill credit for that, but however, it was good play by Decay to get. Prisa is able to get out of that choke point, however. Okay, maybe some progress as Argon takes that Chisuan, and is on the point. Luciman takes that Decay, so this is probably going to be a flip in favor of Prisa Gaming.
Yeah, it looks like Prisa will finally get this. Argon with a really clutch play there. They greeted forward there. Choice.
Well, casualties as of yet, Aid very low, but Prisa, oh, there is that headshot kill onto Aid. That is going to be a lot of damage denied for the side of Prisa Gaming. Overtime is there, but Genesis is the flip, making the flip happen. To you with the huge Terror Surge, however, will not be able to make, I guess, extra survivability and the touch mobility, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be very fruitful for the side of Prisa Gaming as Genesis is taking down members of Prisa Gaming one by one, and Genesis takes the important part, especially on the initial corner for point A defense. A lot of low health bars on the side of Prisa Gaming. Chisuan is taken out, but is traded out with Aid. Kalios taking out Luciman. Decay is also out, so this means no DPS players yet on the side of it. Oh, that's a huge flux from the side of Kalios. Is not going to convert into any kills. However, it does enough damage for Chisuan to finish off Aid and Luciman. So that was a good series of cooldown to actually duplicate the Cassidy here, and Decay using that overclock, taking down Luciman despite here, but Chisuan using the terrain really well here. In the end, it takes down Chisuan, but Tuyu is traded out in the process, so it's actually holding power is in favor of Genesis because they have the tank, and Prisa doesn't.
And Aid just can't get in position to do anything here, and the range advantage, again, is definitely feelable right now. Like, you can actually see how little agency Aid can have. He was able to get Choice A1 because he went into a building, right? He was actually kind of corralled in there. He thought he was going to win the 1v.
Be a second touch. The answer is going to be no as Wolf. We've been talking about Prisa winning small fights, but in the end, they even failed to cap point A. This is a full hold from the side of Genesis.
Yeah, it was a really well-played full hold as well. You have two threats. You know, you have the ground-based, I guess you could say ground-based, but high ground-based Sojourn, and then you have the Echo harassing the backline. And we even saw Choice A1 Duke player since the old days. They're just gonna hard push straight into Tuyu here.
Yep, Tuyu had to use that grasp here for extra sustain.
And Aid's down. I saw that on the flank there on the left side there. Look at how much work he's doing.
Chisuan doing a lot of work, like you said, Wolf, and this is one fight already down. This is Tuyu trying to just stay as alive as long as he can.
Prisa Gaming just flux, and that's the end of the game.
Prisa Gaming, this is the start that this is the start of the fight that they probably want if they want their chances of defending this properly. Yes, Teru uses the rally, probably wants it back as Kay looking for blood, but is in kind of a pinch here as he gets stunned with that shield bash there. Kaleo is still taking out Lisuman, so this is anyone's fight yet. Chisewan, the question is whether he's going to commit the blade or not. He is going to commit the blade there, and on to 8 taken down. This might be the end of the map. Wolf, as he is slicing and dicing, is not taking any of the kill credits, but Teru bloodthirsty there. However, it is going to be Genesis with, despite the ultimates that Prisa had. Yep, definitely looking for Chisewan, but Chisewan also on that aggression punishes Aid on that, and that is going to be related, well, just connected to all of the casualties on the side of Prisa Gaming here, because Aid is the only one that can actually just shoot down Chisewan. But in the meanwhile, Argon takes down Maka, so this is a start for the side of Prisa Gaming. Argon also doing a lot of work with it, taking down Decay. Teru, this may be just the cap here, because that's just Genesis is falling without any signs of resistance. And not only do they have a sizable timing, they also haven't used their ultimates yet. Aid falling down early, but Lisuman and Hyunjae actually decide to commit here as they use both of their support ultimates, and also the Terra Surge. They definitely absolutely have to win this fight because they used a lot of resources in this fight. Genesis answering with some resources of their own, but Teru falls, Decay falls as well, so this is going to be, once again, a teamfight win for the side of Prisa Gaming.
Maka coming out here with a Kitsune Rush.
Genesis, they definitely want to stop the payload before it taps the second point, but Decay taken down once again by Argon. So Prisa Gaming, finally, like you said, Wolf, they understand. I mean, of course, they would have probably understood what the win condition from Genesis was from the start of the game, but now they're showing signs of executing.
Well, yeah, and Argon's just suddenly actually relevant in this series, because for the first 2 maps he wasn't, but on this one he's punishing some of the overextensions here from Genesis. I think Genesis really being
multiple members of Prisa Gaming. Prisa Gaming also using the sound barrier and the Terra Surge, taking down Kellen, means that Prisa Gaming might actually just full push.
They get picked by Argon, and once again, ooh, okay,
just taken down very early. Teru has, well, using the sound barrier, they just want more, I guess, they just want a bigger teamfight win, and they do get it.
Kellen.
Looking for a disengage, but Kellen didn't get the memo and is being picked out. Everyone on the side of Genesis was backing out, but Kellen just went in and was just an easy target for the side of Prisa Gaming, and I think that's going to cost them.
It's an angle, but this has just been 2U diff so far on this map. This Terra Surge, absolutely massive on the first push, and this is when the Teru sound barrier got no value. He thought maybe it would save his teammates there, but they were way out of position. And then Argon getting those critical picks leading into B are also very, very huge onto Decay.
Once again, Kellen in a very awkward position, surrounded, but his teammates did finally get into it. Kellen does fall down, but Chisewan shins out Aid, but the lack of a tank means that it's going to be a lot of control. Potential start there, Decay with the overclock, looking for some headshot targets. Hyunjae using the sound barrier for extra sustain, and is already Teru and Kellen out of the picture here. So Decay, despite his efforts on midline, is going to recall and just join his team in shooting at multiple members of Genesis, and it looks like Genesis is going to lose out this fight once again, and with only 40 seconds left.
I mean, we might be in a full hold.
They are going to use the Kitsune Rush, yes, to use Terra Surge, did not get a lot of value. Kellen also uses his, but it's going to be Argon that is going to be the man of the moment as he takes down 2 already at a 2-member disadvantage. Kellen falls as well, so it's going to be desperation touch for the side of Genesis. However, it doesn't look like anyone is going to be left for the touch here. And of course, Maka did not see that coming. He was zooming in, and Aid taking out Maka swiftly, but Decay actually answers back with 2 kills of his own. So this is actually going to be an advantage and a teamfight win for the side of Genesis. Both DPS on the side of Genesis like popping off.
We'll stick with this pick a little bit longer.
Oh, that was nasty from the side of Decay. 8 knew that he was going to get hit by the casting, but not to this extent. And Tuyu gets taken down. Yes, he is punished by Lisuman, but wait a second. Prisa Gaming actually making some kills happen on the board. Genesis, however, it looks like they will be winning the fight and getting that further push. And Genesis using the nano boost on Decay. And Decay that, well, Electrified Cowboy is doing a lot of damage. And once again, it is going to be Genesis who is going to have the upper hand in this fight. Yes, Tuyu is trying his best to hold as long as possible, but it is going to be just delaying the inevitable as Tuyu falls.
He's going to overclock here, but no great targets for now.
But is hindered by the Cassidy grenade. Argon takes down Kellen, so that is a start. Aid, anti-needed, so has to move down.
With Ana, that sound barrier though.
It had to be used to keep Tuyu alive, but unfortunately that was not enough to keep Tuyu alive. Argon, but still, it bought Prisa Gaming enough time for the DPS lineup. Whoa. Kellen, oh wait, Maka, I thought that nade was to heal up Kellen, but in the end it takes down Argon and Hyunjae taking down once again. So things look good for Prisa for a split moment when Chaseon fell, but Prisa Gaming obviously doesn't want that to happen. Tuyu very low, Hyunjae very low as well. Tuyu is fortified with that Terra
Argon though.
Argon!
They overextend into the choke. He gets a triple on the backline. Deadeye.
Alright, Aid on the overclock, but is slept and is going to be Hyunjae that has to pay the price by Decay on the Deadeye. Such good usage of the skill sets of Cassidy here. And once again, Prisa Gaming was so close to match. There is that nano for the aggression here. It looks like Aid is going to fall down and off screen. The DP and looking for Kellen in the meanwhile is having fun dribbling people around. Argon, and despite being spotted, does take down Maka. However, Chaseon answers with a 2U kill. Lee Soo-min decides to commit with the Kitsune Rush and
has a nice angle.
And also a nice nade towards Prisa Gaming, but Lee Soo-min cleanses it, but has to pay his life for it. However, still, numbers advantage for the side of Prisa Gaming. So
you need to focus Aid. He's got Deadeye on him.
There is that nano decay. But
Kellen
is taken down by the Deadeye. Teru has to pop the rally because he knows it's going to be the last fight. Tuyu, so low. But is able.
He's got Rampage.
And got the Rampage on to two members. Decay cannot be healed. Decay is going to fall. And whoa, this is going to be the...
It's not over just yet. Still have a few more meters to go here. But they have a massive advantage as Genesis trickling Kellen's down.
Again, and it is going to be Chaseon taken out by the Pulse Bomb. No less, 8 takes down Teru. And whoa, we have a map 5 on our hands. Previously. But despite Genesis using a few ultimates here, they have to commit the Kitsune Rush as well, answered by the sound barrier. Still, point control in favor of Prisa Gaming. 2 members down simultaneously from the side of Prisa Gaming to flip the point. But Decay is going to use the
huge
overclock.
javelin.
Yeah, huge javelin there to deny Decay of the high ground, and a lot of angles there. Oh, so I believe that was saved by the Suzu there. It's a good play. But however, Decay and Kellen is taking down both of their counterparts. So this is going to be a team fight win. Yes, the overtime is going to tick. However, Genesis is going to be huge in denying a lot of the ground here. However, Prisa Gaming successfully goes into the point. However, they lose 8 and Argon. Last second recall there. Well, it survives long enough for Tuyu to take out the entirety of Genesis. Well, most at a sliver of health is taken down, finished off by Argon here, and it looks like Prisa is going to finish off the first point. He is also commits with the sound barrier of his own, and Tuyu, despite using that Terror Surge, is going to be taken down, melted down by Chaseon.
The call looked like it was his call. Focus Tuyu. We win this.
Ooh, Decay
down he goes.
Down. Good javelin from Tuyu. Tuyu once again showing his prowess on the Risa here and using that numbers advantage to open up the fight. However, Hyunjae is taken down. So this is, but Terror taken down, traded out as well. So despite, however, Aid is taken down by Decay on his own overclock, and Decay looking for more members. Prisa Gaming, Lee Soo-min is down. So this is probably gonna. Okay, Maka has to commit the Kitsune Rush. They know, they understand this, and Prisa Gaming really wants this. Tuyu is Tuyu going to use that Terror Surge? Yes, the answer is going to be yes, but does not find any targets. And Lee Soo-min is going to use the the Kitsune Rush on their own. However, Decay and Chaseon doing a lot of work in taking down Tuyu and Argon. Kellen is going to take down 8 as well. So despite the commitment from Prisa Gaming, can Chaseon build the Terror Surge of his own? Maybe not, but Decay going to use the overclock looking for some headshot kills, but yes, countered by the barrier here, and Liesselman also going to commit. They know that if they win this fight, this is going to be point for in favor of Prisa Gaming, so this is probably looking at things going right now. It is going to be Prisa going to secure. Yep, and Argon always, we've already seen Argon with some clutch pulse bombs. We'll be looking to replicate that. Kellen taken. Wow, the pulse bomb did not finish Kellen, but it did enough.
It was like checkmate here at this point. Unknown.
Well, Decay says no
there
to
you go.
that. And as Decay is doing so much to keep his team from losing here, and it is going to be Chase-1. Yes, the stick was there. The stick was there. However, it was on the Orisa, I think. But Kellen once again taken out of place. Teru used a sound barrier, but
Aid's doing it without even overclocking. He isn't even overclocking. Now he has. You gotta win these.
All right, Teru taking down, but Decay took out Tuyu here. Gunjae used the sound barrier of his own here, so it is still
Genesis in trouble.
Yep.
This might just be it.
Yeah, it's 92% Wolf, and is there anyone to touch?
I mean,
No,
he can't.